Sista Social Social.
Yes, I was wondering who the African American female was.
Huh? She was wondering who. I'm Sista Social. She was wondering. She said she was wondering who the African American female was. This is Sista Social. I'm Sista Social, and I also have a show. Sista. Huh?
I like your rack a lot.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Oh, what a charmer.
Oh, I know. Such a charmer. Ooh. Well, you can check out Sista Social and see my other adventures at sistasocial.tv. Me. So.
You have a fat booty?
Huh?
You have a fat booty?
Do we have a what?
Some of boobies?
Chat movie? Okay.
A fat booty.
Huh? Did you say booties or boobies?
Fat booty.
Is that with a PH or an F?
Okay, so I tell you what, if you just Sista Social at sistasocial.tv, and you can send an email with that question, because I can't hear what it is that you're saying, so you could just go ahead and send an email, and then I'll respond back.
I just wondering if you have a big round black butt.
Okay, thank you for your call.
Yeah,
have a good night. Holy crap.
Does his parents know that he's up this late?
I don't know.
I think
Could have been picked.
Yeah, I think someone might be breaking curfew.
Or maybe that was the Mormon kid that was not.
Oh, is that the?
You know what?
You know,
the one that
that's what you get when you open the door in the leopard print robe. You lead them
on.
on.
I gotta learn. I gotta learn.
Yeah, I know. Well, he says back to the news story. The last conviction stemmed from an April 23rd, 1990 wreck in which Gardner crashed a stolen pickup truck into a vehicle being driven by Billy LeBaire III. LeBaire of Enosburg was a former Johnson State College student on his way to work at an auto parts store. Gardner who was also facing his 7th DUI charge for an accident 2 weeks before that, was convicted in LeBaire's death and lost his driving privileges for life under a sentence. He lost his driving privileges for life under a sentence that called for up to 30 years in prison. He served nearly 20 years before being released on April 14th.
It's like a slap on the wrist for he killed somebody. That's manslaughter. Vehicular manslaughter. I mean, to get a slap on the wrist like that?
Well, I think 20 years is. You'd think you'd learn your lesson after 20 years.
Yeah, and
and it sounds like they actually took away his driver's license forever.
Life.
So he was driving illegally.
Yeah, I know, right?
So they didn't give it back. Okay, all right. Well, yeah, they took it. They finally took it. How long did it take for them to take it away?
At that point, I think you have to cut his hands off so he can't steer anymore.
Yeah.
At that
point, I don't know. Some people would find
I don't know if he's gotten that way with 7 years. He'll find a creative way.
He says it's unclear whether Gardner took advantage of substance abuse counseling while in prison. State Corrections Commissioner Andy Pilato said that information was confidential. On Saturday, police called the site of a one-car crash in Vermont, 78, in Highgate, found Gardner stumbling, smelling of alcohol, and with bloodshot eyes.
Oh, goodness.
They're giving the call signal.
Okay, caller. Do we have another caller on the air? Caller, you're on the air with the Alexandra Parrish Show. Do you have a question for myself, Sista Social, or our guest this evening?
Yeah, I had a comment about the DUI thing.
Yes.
If that guy would have been a politician, it would have been justified, excused, you name it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
When Sam Adams was commissioner, he crashed into 2 other cars, totaling those 2 cars, totaled his cars, injured 2 people and himself, and he just went to the hospital, and he didn't have to walk a line or.
I don't think he even had to say he was sorry.
Yeah, that's kind of.
It was totally excused. I think that's a travesty. When politicians and presidents and stuff are above the law, you're in an official dictatorship. Anyway, that's my comment. Thanks.
Thank you, caller.
Thank you, caller.
Yeah, I mean, Chappaquiddick.
Well, I mean,
Well, they kind of screwed up Ted Kennedy's career after, Mary Jo Kopechne.
Well, there's a lot of people. I mean, there's a lot of people in the industry, not only in politicians, but people in the industry, artists and actors and stuff, and people like that who are influential, have a lot about them, who get in trouble, and where you and I would be slapped and held out to jail and probably get asked to give our firstborn. You know, they just get a slap on the wrist. You know, what is up with that?
Okay, if I were to go to jail, I'd find the biggest, baddest bitch in prison and say, hey, can I be your girlfriend? Protect me. I'll give you all my candy bars. Just protect me. I will even throw in a pack of cigarettes. Okay, caller, you're on the air with the Alexandra Paris Show. Do you have a question or a comment for Sista Social, myself, or my guest this evening?
Yeah, Sister Social, is that ass huge or?
Wow, we got some obsession.
Okay.
We have some people obsessed with Sista Social's booty tonight. Wow.
This is a different kind of obsession for men.
This is definitely a different kind of obsession.
See, this is what happens when you open the door in a leopard print robe.
You know, Sister got to stop doing that.
It's like a cougar to cologne.
Oh,
It's just they keep coming.
You know, that I better squelch that in a cougar side.
Some people are obsessed with butts. Some people are obsessed with breasts. Some people are obsessed with legs. Some people are obsessed with bare feet.
Ooh la la.
Gee, I feel like every time the person calls, we should break out with Sir Mix-a-Lot.
I know, right?
I was with that, dude. Okay.
Yes, I know.
That's all right. You go, baby. Okay, you know what? To each his own. I'm flattered.
Freaking crazy.
Okay.
Holy crap. But yeah,
I've heard worse.
We are still taking your phone calls at 503-288-4442.
He's a Sir Mix-a-Lot guy. I like me, but you're not lying.
I guess the subject for this evening is Sista Social's butt.
Hey, the white boy's got it, shout.
Or just butts in general, you know? I mean, damn. Me, I'm just... I've had people make comments on my butt, you know? I think I've got a pretty nice butt, you know?
I started a Facebook page for my butt.
Really?
Yeah.
Public figure.
Just for my,
just for Dino's butt.
Yes.
Well, I guess
search for Dino's butt. No.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm gonna have to search for Dino's butt on Facebook.
Leave a comment for my butt.
Friend me.
Friend Dino's butt.
You can be a fan.
Yeah.
Be my fan.
Be a fan of Dino's butt.
Yeah. And it's a nice butt, by the way.
Okay, thank you.
Don't try this at home.
No, I also kind of wanted to remind you of some of the events that are going on. On July 2nd is, like I said, our 1-year anniversary show, where we're going to have sponsorship from Kathy's, the Roxy, and Spartacus.
Spartacus.
Yes. So we are going to be giving away some prizes from these guys who were kind enough to donate to our charity raffle for Donate Life Northwest. And there's also going to be... like if you gender mask given away, a couple of organ donors T-shirts given away, and and we're going to be raising a lot of money for charity that night, so it's going to be a lot of fun. So be sure to stay. Be sure if you're not doing anything on July 2nd, come to the organ donors show. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a hell of a lot of fun. And once again, we are still taking your phone calls 503-288-4442. Yes. And also, for all of you kinky people out there, if you...
Sorry.
You know who we're talking about.
You know who you are.
You know who you
yes,
are.
for all of you kinky people out there, on July 8th, come to the Twisted Party at Club Sesso. It's going to be one hell of a good time. Also on...
Twisted Sisters.
Also on July 18th from 9 p.m. to 2 a.m. is Deacon X Fetish Night at Body's Pan. So... break out the chips, steps, the chains, whips, the assless chaps, you know, all the fun stuff to get your kink on because, you know...
leather and lace.
Yes.
Bring your fondue fork.
Yes.
Fondue fork.
Leather Pride is also coming up in August. I don't know what week that's going to be. Once I get more details, I will let you, the viewers, know. I'll let you know either on my next tape show or my next blog TV show, which will be coming up on July 14th. And you can also find me on MySpace, www.myspace.com, or you can email me at alexandraparisttvshow@gmail.com, or you can go to my blog TV where I have my first show up at blogtv.com/Alexandra Paris Show, or my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Alexandra Paris Show. Or you can also catch me on Twitter, Twitter.com/Alex Paris TV show. I'm pretty much everywhere.